After a week of rest and research, the Blues coaching staff still think they have their starting 15 mixed just right as they head overseas for the first time, where they go to Suncorp Stadium to face the Reds in round 11 of the 2015 Super Rugby season in this road to the World Cup. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Rugby, our home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Road to the World Cup series. We're following the fortunes of Cornflake, who has joined up with the Blues for this season's Super Rugby to try and find himself high glories with a black jersey heading into the World Cup, but more on him soon. Let's have a look at the opposition that the Blues have tonight. It is the Reds. It's the battle of the colours, if you will, the Blues and the Reds. Interesting bit of, well, discussion between the two sides there, battle of colours. The Reds are a good team. They've been hampered by injuries over recent years, and a good squad has always been dwindled down to scraps of what they can manage to put together. They are pretty much full strength here tonight and still have not put in Carmichael Hunt to the starting team. He is out of the squad, but they do have the likes of Guinea and Cooper. Of course, James O'Connor starting on the right wing. There's a lot of youth and real talented players coming through their system, the likes of Tapuai, Fuaui, Sortia and Taulangi at fullback, that could really boost up this Reds team if Cooper can put them in the right spaces. It's a strong forward pack, as you'd expect from the Reds, seasoned veterans and players who have done the hard yards and probably a bit underrated in Australian rugby. Well, yes, as I was saying at the start, the Blues deciding that their mix is about right, and they've named the same starting 15 for the third week in a row. Piatau and Flake is starting to get their combination working nicely. It's not quite at the level that it was with Saili, but it's still getting there, and Flake is really putting some space out wide for Lee and Halai. That combination can only keep getting better. The team is humming like a well-oiled machine at the moment. The forwards are trudging, they're doing their hard yards and they're getting the work done. Kono is an absolute monster at number 8, and with Ehai West kicking and controlling things as you'd expect him to do, the Blues are looking good at the moment. Their recent performances have been nothing short of great. They beat the Hurricanes and the Highlanders in their last two outings, whereas as for the Reds, their last two matches were losses. So form is one thing to take into consideration, but it is that word momentum where the Reds are really struggling to put things together. Of course, James O'Connor and a Reds jumper this season, playing out in the right wing. He'll love his time there, the freedom and the space as he kicks us off. And we're underway, round 11 of Super Rugby. The Blues looking to break free as O'Connor, he's knocked that on.
Advantage over.
That's O'Connor for the Blues. Brendan O'Connor, look at Guinea. Guinea saw a massive give through the heart. He's taken down just short of the 22. What a start here for the Reds. Slide it goes. Cooper. Beckhamfield to Simmons. Space out here on the right. Tapuai just about gets through, but Flake and Lee take him to ground. This is great for the Reds. Is there a chance for Gill? But he's taken into touch. Wow, what a start. The Reds are firing up here. Early days, of course, just a few minutes into the match, but what a start. The Reds, that's what they want. Get the lead forward early if they can. Cowan goes back to West, and the Blues will look to kick this out of their own end goal. Kicking away from Taulangi, who's missed it, completely missed it, and it's gone just rolling end on end into touch. A fantastic 60-metre kick from Ehai West. Well, that's exactly what they needed, the Blues, isn't it? Really get them upfield, get them out of their danger zone. Beautiful start to their defence, beautiful get out of jail guard as well. Horwell takes down the line out. And the Reds, that's really an area they'll look to exploit as they switch wide. Oh, and West turns it over. Flake throws it out the door. And Halai eventually picks it up. Wow, that's a good intercept from Ehai West. Here's Cowan. Cowan. Oh, Cowan running away from Gill. The open side flanker couldn't keep up, but he's turned him over in the tackle. And that's huge as well. Tapuai goes back to Gill inside to Fainga. And West just hangs on to him. Guinea up. Simmons. Well, that man's offside there for the Blues. He has to leave it alone as O'Connor is just nipped into touch from Tavita Lee. Oh, it's some real matchups out there. But it's a line out for the Blues. Just inside the 10-metre line, 2 jumpers, 5-man line out, Tuipulotu at the front, and that's who gets it. Cowan, away to O'Connor. West, second running line is Peartow. Slips through, Peartow slipped through, but he was smashed and turned over. Flowey Sortia, great play from him, oh no! And now Flakes taking O'Connor very high, and he's fired up as well. He's arguing with the ref. Something that they won't want it to see from him. I want to see discipline. As O'Connor, the man taken high, is going to line up a shot at goal here. This is over 50 metres. Wow, this is huge. 55, right on the left-hand upright. O'Connor hits it. Is it going all the way? No, it's short. Visania lines it up, and O'Connor takes him out, but look at this from Lee. Lee running away, gets the ball to West. Weston found Famuina as the big man runs deep and gives to Cowan. That's a good run from Charlie Famuina. Sets it up for the Blues, and a slow ball coming back for O'Connor. Now he gets it. Fires it wide. Peartow takes a tackle with Gill. Flake slips inside. He's still got Lee with them all intercepted. It was too close, and it's Flowey Sortia again running away. But it's a beautiful tackle on Turner, but it's still going. Tapawai.
Release.
Sets it up. The Reds are looking good on the counter-attack. Oh, Cowan read that like a book.
Release.
And he has smashed Shats to the ground. Still there for Guinea. He goes to Gill, who gets hammered. Big tackle there from Kaino. And the Blues may rumble over the top. They do. Luatua changes his mind. Now Kaino. Oh, Jerome Kaino. Now he's away and through the gap. He's got West. West passes out. Here's Peartow. Race for the line. Here comes O'Connor. And now he's in touch. I thought he was in. He was about to plant it, but he's gone into touch. Oh, tragedy for the Blues. Could be and should be up by 5. Flanger will throw in, and he gets it to his man. Simmons pops it down quickly to Guinea. And Visania was running the wrong way. I don't think he saw that kick in the lights. As now they have some work to do out of their 22. Visania, Peartow. Throws it out the back. Oh, they've all missed it. Eventually picked up from Turner. And look at where the Reds are. Just 10 out. They slip it wide to Slipper. And now they look to the right. It's a chance. Lee's got work to do. O'Connor comes in. And they slip it to Cooper. Guinea. Through he goes, and it's intercepted. Luatua saves the day for the Blues, but they still lose the ball. And now they look out to the right. O'Connor. Flake takes him down as Gill goes infield. Horwell. Now they look out wide again, and Flowey Sortia
Not releasing.
taken down and penalised for not releasing in the ruck. Well, the Reds are really onto something there, but some very gallant defence from the Blues has held them out. As Higher West will quickly try and kick this one upfield. And for his sake, hopefully be able to resume play inside the Reds' half. That's a big kick from West. Just over halfway. Line out here for Mialamu. And he goes to the back to O'Connor, and Cowan gleefully accepts that, and he looks out for Peartow, and Peartow slices and dices, kicks for the corner. Halai chases, but Halai won't get there. Nicely saved at the back from Turner. Here's Tapawai going himself, and he's slowly going to ground. The Blues. Well, the Blues are slowly getting this one back. It's just a very small ruck for a start. West, Cowan, Peartow to Mialamu, running sideways. Kono has to slip in for Peartow again. Somehow throws it out the back, and it's rare for the Reds. And Shats has kicked that very deep, but it's there for, oh, it was Halai, but Halai misses it, and Kono saves the day. Cowan, little run himself, finds Lee, and Lee's through. He's still got Peartow in support, but Peartow couldn't get it. Now he does, he turns over the ruck, and Charles Peartow will score a phenomenal try. The Blues are in finally, just about 50 minutes. Oh, what a special piece of play from Charles Peartow. Well, the Suncorp crowd are a bit stunned by this. He should have got that ball there. O'Connor did instead. Beautiful intercept, but look how fast Peartow up over the ball, getting the turnover and scoring the try. No fullback in place. Easy finish, but it was this work here. Beautiful tackle. And only a Guinea against him, trying to clear him out. Piatau, he's a strong man. He's a very strong little man. Great turnover, great try. That's what he can do, Charles Piatau. He's been in prolific scoring form as well. Here's Piatau. Scored some real match winners. The Chiefs, a few weeks ago now, that was a classic, as Ihaya West will send the sides to half-time with a good conversion. The Blues will lead by 7. And the Reds, well, they should be quite distraught at how they look at these things now. Possibly could be leading themselves. Shouldn't be scoreless at least. But that's a funny game as rugby. They've had their chances, as have the Blues, to score plenty more. And the Battle of the Colours, what a statement this is. The Blues lead 7-0, but look at the stats, almost dead even all the way through. Possession 49-51. Territory 50-50. Kicks 4-all. Tackles 26-29, but it is the Blues that steam out front when it comes to handling errors. Not their best performance there. Penalties, 1 each in the high tackle, of course, to the Blues was given away from Flake, who surprisingly did not feature at all in that whole segment where they scored that try. He was hitting rucks hard, doing the hard yards up front, really helping out his forwards, securing that ball for that golden opportunity that Piatau managed to do all by himself. It is 7-0 to the Blues in this Road to the World Cup round 11 of Super Rugby. Let's get back to the second half of this tight and epic encounter. Now, the Reds should take heart from that first half performance. I think they've played well. They've looked to their target men like O'Connor, Cooper, very well. Just has not worked for them completely. Because Piatau, you have to say, single-handedly has been the best player on the paddock. And look at his tackle, and the Blues steam on in, and they turn this over. West, short ball to O'Connor. This has to be a try. Back to Flake, and over the top for Lee. Oh, that's something special. That is really sensational. Oh, it was a nothing play. It was very, very nothing. Almost slow motion. I think they wanted to change direction. Watch O'Connor. He just trudged on through. And then Flake switched inside, passed outside. Oh, there was really nothing happening there. The Reds thought they had it covered. And then the pop pass over the top. Big ball from Flake. That's what did it. O'Connor just really screwed up their defensive line. O'Connor had to come in and tackle O'Connor. That's James had to tackle Brendan. And that in the end was the killer play as Tavita Lee was left unmarked. Very, very weird try defensively from the Reds. They didn't look in any urgency to cover. Just no communication. Thought they had it sorted, but no, far from. And the Blues cross for a pretty big try in the context of the match. And here's Ihaya West with a great kick to make it 14. Well, there you go. The Blues can hit you hard at any given point. 45 gone. Already they've added to their lead, doubled their lead. Flake this time. Provider, as up it goes, and Luatua throws a miracle ball. And look at this to Woodcock. Woodcock screaming away. Finds Tavita Lee. Oh, look, slipped around the corner. Trying to find Flake and Beckuas, who were just itching on the inside touchline. Line out for the Reds. We take him from Fainga. 5-man line out. To the back it goes. Horwell takes it in. Very well played as Gill goes back in field. O'Connor taken there, but very quickly recycled other Reds. And now Cooper. Cooper's knocked on, and it is O'Connor. Brendan O'Connor who picks it up for the Blues. Advantage quickly over as the ruck contested. Oh, Tuipulotu. Very short ball there from West. Advantage is over, but they've lost the ball here. How quickly did they go? Here's Cooper, slipping out wide. O'Connor, beautiful work. Simmons, oh, he's lost it. Oh, that is horrible play from the Reds. Just when it looked like they were conjuring something up, they've lost the ball. Kino, Pietau, away to West, and now West through. He's looking outside, he's only got forwards, it's Luatua as well. Now Halai waits and he has to join the ruck to secure this ball. Cowan.
Advantage.
There's advantage here for the Blues as the ball sits up for Tapawai. Offside against the Reds. Really, the Reds is trying to force a mistake, but the Blues just not interested at the moment. West kicks up 10-metre line. Reds territory. It's questions asked about the Reds' defence here. It's a bit odd how they're setting up. No urgency in the defence. Giving away penalties as well. Mialamu gets it to the front and Tuipulotu finds a wide. West. Away Pietau. Pietau, great tackle on him. His opposite number, Fiawi Sortia, takes him in a heap. Tuipulotu switches play to Flake, who out the back door. Finds it to Lee, who gives it away to O'Connor. He's running away. Shatz is in support with him. And the Blues drive him back. Here's Gill, a very young and talented back row here for the Reds. Flanger, back ball over the top. It's there for Simmons. He's running away from West. But higher West makes a good tackle on the second rower. Again it's Shatz. Looking to go himself, but Halai turns him over. Miracle ball from Kino. Oh, that's sensational. It's Lee. Gets rid of O'Connor. Goes around the fullback. Looks for one more. Can't do it. Pietau. He gets the pass. Gives it away to O'Connor, to Cowan. Melamu. Kino. West. Numbers out here on the right. It's Flank again. This time he steps Turner. Gives it to West. Has to be a try. Numbers everywhere for the Blues. Pietau. Again he's given it away. Oh, the Blues just struggling for answers. And that final little pass, and in the end, a high tackle from Brendan O'Connor gives away the pressure relieving penalty for the Reds. Wow, how many times was the Reds' defence carved up in that last passage? No reward for the Blues, but the Reds are still struggling to find anything to go their way. Again, they opt for a 5-man line out, the Reds. Simmons, Horwell, two world-class second rowers, but they lose the ball. Beautifully turned over, and here comes West. Away for Pietau. Pietau's been massive. Now he kicks this time. Flake and Lee gives chase, and it comes down for the Reds. Oh, well done, Genia. Big pressure on the little scrum half, and he gets the job done. 7 minutes remain. The Reds will have to tap. Surely they do. O'Connor quickly out it goes. And oh, big tackle there. This will be a penalty. Surely no, it's just straight up turnover. Cowan fires it wide. Oh, West straight through the middle. Hey, ho, West goes himself. Now he delivers a pass, and it's intercepted from Simmons. The Blues' final touch just not being on the money tonight. They still lead as Horwell goes over the top, and look at this, O'Connor gets away from Lee, can't get away from Vicenia. Blues get numbers back quickly. They may get this on their side, they do. Flake, oh, good run here from Flake. Looks to offload, there it goes, Woodcock beautifully. Luatua Tuipulotu, the big man, running through the defence. Now it's Pietau. Offloads quickly. Halai back and found for Kino. Here we go. Jerome Kino. Straight through the middle. Straight through the heart. And the Reds are down again. What a run. We've said how influential this man is. He is such a big-time player. That was a superb run from Tuipulotu. Here it was. Kino gunned it for the line. Big fan there on Taulangi. Eventually it was Gill that come and took him down, but it was far too late. This is great play. Everyone involved in this was superb. Hands were extraordinary. And then that final chance, Tuipulotu and then Jerome Kino. Sensational play from the Blues, and they look on top of their game in the second half. No one's struggling. No positions are in jeopardy. Everyone's putting in their yards. And a win against the Reds at Suncorp. by 19 at the moment, make it 21-0. That is a very emphatic victory for the Blues. The crowd is stunned. It is almost silent here at Suncorp. The Blues have done it. They win the colour battle over the Reds, 21-0. What a display. Almost clinical, almost too easy. They are just that well trained at this. They are that well adapted to what they're doing. They're that well knowing every little play, every segment, everyone's role. And it just seems like clockwork out there for the Blues. No one's flustered. No one's getting out of control. And the jobs are getting done to a perfection. Defence, when it really come to the push in the 22, was flawless. It was unbeatable by the Blues. The Reds really pushed on some pressure there and just could not break through. As for the Blues, they scored some fantastic tries. But Charles Piutau, how good is Charles Piutau 12? He is sublime. He is the best player in the Blues jumper at the moment. Flake is complimenting him very well, but it is all Piutau at the moment. West is doing his job. He's controlling play. He's feeding his outsides, and he is kicking like a champion. 3 from 3. Kaino, a monster at number 8. Tavita Lee, the finisher, on the left as well. A great display from the Blues. 3 tries, all converted, 21-0. No blemishes on their record. There's not much more you can ask for. It was pretty even at half-time as well, the stats, but look at this at full-time. 69 and 67 possession territory respectively for the Blues. Tackles, though, the Reds making a lot more in that second half. 65 all up for them. And the line breaks, that's the big thing. 13-5. The Blues absolutely running riot. Just some of those offload plays were just phenomenal. Cutting the line up 3 or 4 times and then still not scoring the try, which is credit to how the Reds defence sometimes operated in broken play. From a set-piece point of view, the Reds defence was absolutely dreadful, and the Blues had no trouble scoring and even breaking the line. They just looked in disarray. The Blues get the win 21-0. Let's check out the table and see if they can catch up with the Chiefs, who are riding high so far this season. So a great win for the Blues has seen them 21-0 over the Reds. Other matches from round 11, seeing the Chiefs pip the Sharks. The Brumbies with a 10-point win over the Force. The Waratahs thrashing the Bulls. Look at this one, Cheetahs Lions 25-24. A thriller for the Cheetahs. The Crusaders rounding out round 11 with the 51-6 thrashing of the Rebels. Into the standings now, and it is still the Chiefs with a 3-point buffer thanks to bonus points, although they have played one extra match. And of course have that loss as well, which that was to the Blues. Now that match was a complete stunner. Best match of the season, Blues Chiefs so far, no question at all. So the Blues sit second on 35, Crusaders are still there on 31, don't forget about them. Hurricanes holding tight, 24, but the Highlanders done on 5. In the South African Conference, the Sharks and the Bulls lead the way on 29 and 25, down it goes to the Cheetahs on 12, Stormers 7, Stormers 11, and the Lions on 7. Waratahs and the Brumbies 35 and 34 in Australia. Close one thing at the top. The Reds on 20, Western Force 17, and the poor old Rebels down there with just 2 bonus points on 2. So that sets us up nicely for round 12. The Blues back at home to Eden Park, up against the Stormers, who are having a bit of an indifferent season, mid-table in South Africa. A chance for them to get a huge win if they can against the Blues. It's going to be a tough ask. The Stormers, a good side at home, but how well will they travel? That's the question. We'll find out next week in round 12 of Super Rugby. The road to the World Cup, following the fortunes, of course, of Cornflakes, who had a decent match as we look back against the Reds. Not too much involved in the backline play, but was hitting a huge amount of rucks and making a lot of tackles. A good performance, something a little more under the radar. The consistency is key as he continues to impress with the Blues. So that is my time done, and that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching. And remember to hit that like button if you're enjoying the Road to the World Cup series as we make our way through Super Rugby. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time as we press on with Super Rugby with Cornflakes. Until then, take care.